This is a message for women in Torah. I'm going to read to you from Numbers 15, starting at verse 30. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he is born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Jehovah, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. Because he hath despised the word of Jehovah, and hath broken his commandment, that soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. Iniquity is unrighteousness, doing that which is not of Yah. Verse 32. Verse 32. Verse 32, I apologize. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering the sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And Jehovah said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died, as Jehovah commanded Moses. So this was the sacrificial law. Verse 37. And Jehovah spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of Jehovah, and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto Jehovah. I am Jehovah your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Jehovah your God. So the wearing of fringes, tzitzits, they were for a reminder. They were part of the sacrificial law. There was that man, he was gathering sticks on the Sabbath day, and the people were commanded to stone them. But praise Yah, he sent his son, Yeshua, Messiah, to end the sacrificial law. We're told in Deuteronomy 31 that the ordinances and the law that Moses handwrote was put on the outside of the ark. But the covenants, the commandments agreed at Horeb, were put inside the ark. Messiah made the law honourable, no more stoning. And instead of wearing tzitzits and making yourself feel all self-righteous and the bigger and the longer the better, women in Torah, that is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be the fringes were a sign to you and to others to keep the commandments. But now you are called to be the tzitzit. You are called to remind others to keep the commandments. That is loving your neighbour as yourself. Leviticus chapter 19. Loving your neighbour. James chapter 2 verse 8. When you see your neighbour in error, And praise Yah, you no longer have to stone them, just like we read. You don't have to do them. You rebuke them, and that is love. So women in Torah, stop wearing tzitzits. Stop making your husband wear tzitzits. That's not what it's all about. Messiah ended that. You are the tzitzit. You are to fulfill that same role and be an example and tell others to keep the covenant, to get in covenant, to love your neighbour as yourself. Praise Yah.